welcome back to my channel. Today I will be sharing a recipe for baigan or balanjay choka. Translation for those who may not know Guyanese terms, it's basically roasted eggplant. So to get started, here are my ingredients. I have 2 large eggplants here and I'll be using onion, tomatoes, I have some oil, some hot chili peppers, I have garlic, scallions and cilantro. For the seasonings, I have complete seasoning, chicken bouillon, seasoned salt, and black pepper. So to get started, you want to add some incisions or some little slits inside of the eggplant, big enough to fit your garlic in there. What I did was slice the garlic thinly so that they can easily slide in. And you want to just place them all around the eggplant, and once we are done, I will show you guys the next step. Next, you want to oil the vegetables. You want to add some oil to the eggplant, tomatoes, and the onions. This will help them to roast nicely. So usually the roasting is done on an open fire or on a grill, but I do not have an open fire at the moment, so I will be using my Ninja Foodie grill. I'll be using the roast setting, and I will put this on 400 degrees Fahrenheit to roast for about 35 minutes. We will allow it to preheat first. Once it heats up, we will place the vegetables in there and we will allow them to cook. Halfway through the process, we'll give them a flip and we will allow them to continue cooking until they're perfectly roasted. So I did decide to check them a bit early, and this is what they look like. Perfectly roasted, guys. You would not believe these were not roasted on a grill or an open fire. Now let's move on to the next step. So we will work with the onion first. You want to go ahead and chop the onion up into whatever size you like. I like to dice them up. Chop them really small. It is so soft that it's so easy to slice into it and chop it up nicely. And we will place it into our mixing bowl. Now I already placed the tomatoes over there because they can easily just mash along with the eggplant once we're done. So once we're done with the onions, we'll move over to the eggplant, and you want to get a fork and just scoop the insides out. The eggplant part, you want to scoop that out and just set it aside. Now, as you can see, this eggplant that I have here, it is old. It's overripe. So you notice it has a lot of seeds in it. And this is not the kind of eggplant you want for this recipe. You want a nice young eggplant that has little to no seeds in it. And that will be even better. But we will still work with this. I will remove most of the seeds. It's okay to have a little bit of seeds in there, but when you have too much of it, it's overwhelming. So we'll remove some of those seeds and work with it the best way that we can. And once you see your garlic anywhere in there, you want to remove the garlic and set it aside over with the good eggplant. You want to just put them over there. And if you notice, this eggplant, the second one here, it is a young eggplant, so it doesn't have that amount of seeds that the first one had in it. And this one here is perfect for this kind of recipe. So next you want to go ahead and just mash everything together. All of your onions, your garlic, your tomatoes, and the eggplant. You want to go in and mash it so everything becomes well incorporated and it's nice and smooth. Then after that, we'll go in with our seasonings. Make sure it's seasoned to your own liking. If you just want to use salt and black pepper, go right ahead. I like to add extra flavor to my my eggplant. So that's what I'm doing. And then you want to add your fresh green onions and cilantro in here and mix that in. And for the last and final step, I like to heat some oil and butter. You could use either one. You don't have to use both. And heat it really hot. And then we will add it to the eggplant. This is called chunking the choka. So that's it. And to take this up a notch, to have that nice smoky flavor that you would usually get from an open fire, I like to go in with some liquid smoke. This takes it to another level. It gives it that authentic taste that a balanjay choka would usually have. I just add about a teaspoon in there, mix it all together, and that's it. Perfect balanjay choka. You would not believe this was not done on a grill or an open fire. You know we can't have choka without some hot oil roti. So that's what I'm preparing, guys. My hot paratha oil roti. The link for this recipe will be listed down in my description box for those that are interested. This roti is so good. It is flaky, it is fluffy, and it is everything you would want in a roti. But you know your girl, she can't clap roti. So I try to find a whole bunch of different ways to loosen those layers without me having to clap it. First, it was the shaking in the bowl. It was the using the parchment paper. And now it's this. I think I got this from my Trini brothers and sisters. I think this is how they actually make their bus up shut. But I find it to be a good way to loosen those layers. And look at that. My roti is nice and fluffy and flaky and just amazing. Now let's plate up and let me show you guys the finished product. Here you have it, guys, my version of Guyanese balanjay or baigan choka. Other people may know it as roasted eggplant, but this is it. Absolutely amazing. I did add some shrimp there because you know your girl likes meat. So I have my shrimp and it was absolutely divine. I hope you guys give this recipe a try. If you enjoy my video, please give it a thumbs up, share it, leave a comment down below. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button for me. I will be leaving all my ingredients and measurements down in the description box. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Have a good day and enjoy.